Alright, welcome back to Rundlii Gaming. So we're going to be doing another video on XCOM here. And what we're going to do is go ahead and see what else we find. Let's go ahead and assign some new research. This will allow light plasma rifles. Our soldiers should now be able to use any that they recover from the battlefield. And these are all, I guess we probably should start working on our plasma weapons. So we'll probably just take the plasma rifle on this one. Alright, so let's go and scan. So stealth satellites are now done. Let's check out the foundry here. And this will be something that we'll definitely want to get before too long, which is going to allow us to actually have better or more ammunition that we can do. And most of the other stuff's okay, but yeah, we'll dispatch that to get some more scientists. So assign new research. And heavy plasma. And pretty much we're waiting for that council report because that's going to give us all the funds we need. So South Africa is going to be moderate for 4 scientists. A heavy captain. Don't really need that. And money. I do need money though. Let's actually check the situation room. So we don't want anything to happen in Europe, because Europe's kind of a problem right now. They're not really bad off, but they're not well off either, so let's just double check to make sure there's nothing in Europe, which looks like there's none. So let's go and go over to India. And we'll go ahead and launch our mission. Alright, so this is one of the construction sites, which will have just kind of a lot of random things that you can get behind and move around. Alright, so our border here is down there, and our border up there. So basically this entire construction site will be, in fact, I think this is the same map that they used as some of the demonstrations, like when XCOM was first coming out. So let's go ahead and, though like the different monsters and stuff that'll be on here is going to be dependent on the map itself, so well, that could be a problem. I'll just move up there and double tap it up a few times. With a 20% chance to crit. Well, I did crit him once, so that should kill him. I might hurt my own guy. Nope. It did obliterate his cover, though. We'll see if this kills him. There we go. And hopefully everyone else, we can actually just get to different locations without triggering anything. Move this one up here. Alright, so we got a couple big guys coming up. So we'll go ahead and reach over and slap them down pretty hard. I could go there, or I could just go behind him, which might be a better route. Alright, so we'll continue on with our path here. It's 100% chance to crit, so that should kill him. His crit does like 9 or 10 damage. Or 11. We'll run and gun with this one. We'll shoot him in the face. 90% to crit, so as long as he crits, which is a pretty good odd. So he drops. These two should be able to clear these ones. So move him here. Should crit. Yep, we crit him. So run and gun. We'll blast this one. As long as it crits. And it does. And let's try to get him up here to support. He's not able. I'll probably hold his run and gun just in case there's something I can't deal with. Move him up for cover. And he's usually good for Overwatch since he's running a rifle. In fact, I could probably take this turn to reload and get cover. Alright, so reload that. Because in all honesty, all my people are scattered all over the place, so... Reload. We'll fall back. Reload. Yeah, because once you get like ammo conservation, you get quite a bit of extra shots. It's like 50% more. But it tends to run into fewer of the issues of my guy doesn't have any ammunition at all. Because usually if you have like 8 to 10 shots, that means you're going to kill, 5 to 10 different people, depending on what you're shooting at. We'll just grab something in the center here. just try to follow up behind this one. Won't activate them quite yet. Oops. Alright, let's go back to this one. I thought I reloaded with him, but I guess I didn't. So, reload. I might have accidentally overwatched instead. Alright, so the next round should hopefully kill whatever's left. And I think they're all up here, so ideally that should be easy enough. Alright, so let's go ahead and actually move there. I guess they can climb that pipe there. Alright, so let's move up here. Oh, I think he blocked it. We're just going to get a little bit closer. Now I can run a gun all the way up the stairwell. And we'll just end turn. Alright, so again, we're going to use this one to move forward. Hopefully this should trigger something. Oh, still does not. Move everyone here. Then ideally what we're going to do is just charge that door. I bet you they're probably on the other side there. And probably just overwatch with this one. And then end turn. Where did they come from? Yeah, they're pretty much dead because they're close enough to where it's not going to be good for them. Alright, so as long as... we'll shoot that guy just to make sure he dies. And we'll just run and get one of these guys to the back. That should give me flanking. Oh, I didn't actually crit him. Oh, that's kind of a waste. Actually, we could probably just go ahead and capture them. Because why not? There we go. Figure since he's there, we may as well just try to capture him on that. Now this build won't actually be good for everything. One of the last levels you'll probably see later, you're going to quickly realize this build may not be good for that, because there's a few kind of odd setups on it. And generally a little bit longer range is more ideal because you just simply can't get to them very well. But let's see what kind of damage we're looking at now. So Argentina's upset with us. Yeah, nothing too bad. Alright, so let's go to... Alright, so the big thing here is we need more engineers and more power, so... So, power generator, we need one of those. Okay, and to build that we need just to be within Steam. So the thermo generators are actually really good. But apparently right now we don't have enough funds to do so. So for now we'll probably not worry about that. We could build a skeleton keep before too long. Probably won't worry about it quite yet. Firestorms, this is pretty much like your interceptor, but way better. So Phoenix cannon, laser cannon. Yeah, we could build a few satellites, I guess. They take forever to make, so... So get 15 more scientists, 10 more engineers. This will allow us to get like the satellite uplinks. 15 scientists will give us a lot better in research. The only thing at this point we're missing is Asia. Let's go and scan again. Assign new research. So the next thing we'll probably research is... we'll just go with the lyrium. Alright, so that's going to take 2 more days. Actually, we could go ahead and build our thermo. That generates 20 power, which is quite a bit as compared to the 6. So this basically is 3 different ones, and then we can actually build another thermo next to it, which will probably give us most of the power we're going to ever need. Alright, so let's go ahead and Get that power generator. Build facilities. So we're still short on that. Because that'll give us 3 more, which... we basically need 4 more to actually cover everything. So if we want to finish this up, we're going to need a nexus instead. Because otherwise we'd have to build 2 more satellite uplinks. So what I might end up doing once I get this built up is get rid of this power generator and then start building a bunch of workshops. Because workshops will reduce a lot of our other costs, which will be really, really good as well. Build by items. So pretty much what we need is the equivalent to the scatter, but we need it for plasma, which I forget what that's actually called on here. Though I guess we could also just get the skeleton key. Manufacture that. We don't actually have better armor yet. Well, I guess we have the skeleton suit, but we're probably not really worried about that so much. Alright, yeah, we'll probably stick with Delirium for now. I think that should open up some more stuff for us. So, plasma sniper. Plasma cannon. Yeah, we'll just do all the plasma stuff for now. The Titan armor is also there. And that's kind of a big deal. Because this is definitely something you want to get for all your soldiers. If you want to allocate it. Actually, I need that. That's the next shotgun. Alright, so we're going to go to Brazil. So it looks like kind of like a little farmland type area. Alright, so it looks like this is going to be a large ship. Which you'll start to encounter more late game, are the really, really big ships. Alright, so we'll go ahead and have him trigger anything he can. So let's move front center. He does not trigger anything. Move him over here. Move that one over here. Move that one over there. Move that one there. Since the last one didn't trigger anything, I may just move this guy right behind. Again, it's not a good position to be in. But ideally, that one shouldn't trigger anything else either. Alright, so we're going to move everyone as close as we can here. And then basically we're just going to prepare for our assault very shortly. Alright, we'll go ahead and turn. As I said, we could have overwatched with a lot of these, but most of them really don't matter when it comes to overwatching, unless they get close. But looking at the battlefield right now, they're probably not going to be that close if they trigger. Ooh. That's a lot of stuff. And then these red ones, the assault just tear him to pieces. Oh, this can be a little bit painful. I don't think I'll have quite the range I need on those guys back there. I guess to be on a safe side, I'm going to double tap. If one of them hit, it'll crit him and kill him. There we go. Because it was 100% crit, it just wasn't a very good chance to hit, so... yeah. As I said, this one's probably going to be a painful round here. So we're going to move this one up here. We're probably going to just double tap that one. And he'll end up moving towards whatever shoots him. Which will basically draw him in closer to actually be shot by my other one. And we'll run and gun this one to get behind this one. And we're going to double tap this one as well. There we go. Alright, so at this point, this is all going to be a problem. They're not going to run close to me, so next turn, a few of my people are going to get shot. It might actually be in my best interest to probably not be flanked, because right now he's flanked by everybody, which means they will probably kill him if I don't move him. With at least half cover, he might have a chance of surviving, because probably what they'll do is they'll just focus on someone else. So move him up. If I move here, I'll just get flanked, so I'll have to be at the next... well, I could just grab there. Now, hopefully they're all going to move up, and then I should be able to get better shots at them next round. For whoever didn't run a gun this round. Yeah, so he took 8 damage. I figured a lot of these are hopefully going to miss, because that's a pretty... Oh, he's in grenade. I am pretty okay with him doing blood calls. Yeah, so he's almost dead. Which, that's not a good place to be. Alright, so first things first. We're gonna go and try to kill one of these two. We'll just double tap him. He drops. Not a good place to be, but not a lot of choices here. So I'll probably take a little damage here as well. Well, I missed twice. As long as I could draw up some of these. Alright, so he drops. He drops. That's probably going to be extremely risky, because if I run up there and I don't kill him... Well, I can't run a gun anyway, so the furthest he's moving is like up there. I'll just move him center. And when I get everyone close together, hopefully I can use that as a... Yeah, so hopefully once I get him up close, I can actually heal him up a bit. If he moves though, he'll probably get shot by him. Yeah, that's not good at all. So, it's probably a good time to get the Titan armor, as you can see. I knew a couple of those moves weren't going to be good places to be, but it was either I kill all of them, hopefully, or I possibly lose people, and so I still lost people. Alright, so we're going to move him up so we can heal him. So probably aim for that door there. So as you can see, you definitely want to get cover when you can. If you don't get cover, it can definitely bite you pretty quickly. Actually, I probably should reload it before I did that. So reload there. Reload there. Reload there. We'll probably heal him one more time. Because at least that'll give him 9 hit points instead of 5. Alright, so those things. It's a good place to be. So we'll double tap one of them. Alright, so we'll just wipe him out. Because basically those things are very brutal if you can't take them out in one turn. If you can take them out, then they're not that big of a deal. But the thing is, once they get close to you, I think they pretty much one-shot just about anything that you... Unless you're wearing, like, Titan armor, or the, that last purple armor you get. Otherwise, for the most part, they will probably one-shot your person. And then right afterwards, they're going to end up turning them into that zombie-like creature. Alright, so we'll just dash him through. This could trigger something, which hopefully doesn't. Oh, I didn't really want to run up there. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and reload again. Because right now, as I said, they pretty much just have 4 shots. And that's usually an issue, because if you double tap, then that's 2 of your shots gone right there. Whereas like the rifle has like 6 or 8. So generally you can go pretty much most of these maps without having to actually reload. But you do spend quite a few turns on just reloading your people if you want to actually make sure that they're gonna actually kill things when it comes down to it. Alright, so we definitely have stuff behind us. I may not actually worry about them right now. Push him forward. Push him there. Because if they come running up behind me, then hopefully we'll just blast them. Again, not a good place to be, but I should be relatively safe there. Scatter, scatter, laser. That part's safe. Part's going across. And run across. And hopefully he can bait someone, if anything. But we'll run them all the way over to that door. Go ahead and turn. So he went within 4 squares. He got shot. Okay, so there's nothing in this room. We're probably just gonna capture him. Alright, so we're gonna get in here for now. I think our last group is going to be that one that's been behind us, so... I guess on that note, I will probably just use my last heal on him. I don't think he'll get hit, but it's probably better to be safe than sorry, so... And we'll go ahead and end our turn. So pretty much what we're doing at this point is just setting them up for whenever we encounter the other group. And we'll end our turn. Because if anything runs up on either side, everyone's still going to get an overshot on them. However, if they get within view, I don't want them to just start randomly shooting at them. There we go. We'll move to the edge. Come on, run towards me. Well, not quite as close as I wanted. Alright, so we're going to try to move them in closer while making them lose sight of us. Because they should hopefully all be within range of getting over there this time around. I bet you a lot of them Overwatch, so we may do is get the one that's furthest away. Hopefully he'll trigger a couple of them. So we're gonna double shot the one in the back, since we can. We could probably single shot that one, but I don't think at this matter it's gonna matter that much. Yeah, so the one time that I don't actually single shot, then I guess that's when it actually matters. But on that note, we can zap him next. And we'll take him back as well. And we'll double shot him just in the case we don't crit him. We did lose one of our people, so that's kind of a big deal. And pretty much what we'll have to do is recruit into another assault. But we should be able to get any of our upgrades that we need at this point, since they all are. Because I think we have rolls. Okay, so it wasn't my actual corporal that died, but still one of the majors. So the medkits restore 4 more health per use, or allows 2 reaction shots during Overwatch instead of 1. Since I use these as my healer, I will do that. So now I have another major. I lost one, so so research, 6 days left. And at this point we'll go ahead and scan. We're going to get this new construction going. So build facility. Because we're going to want another thermo. And we'll remove that. For a workshop. For a workshop. For another workshop. Excavate, excavate. Because this could give us quite a bit of reimbursement. Like anytime we build something, then it'll give us tons of our money back. So we can actually build stuff extremely cheap if we get enough of those facilities there. The foundry, Another big thing that we're waiting for here would be ammo conservation. It'll take about 14 days to do. We also needed, we needed the Nexus. So for that, we're going to have to wait till some of those workshops complete. And we'll probably go up until we trigger this. So alloy cannon, which is going to be my new shotgun.
The men are calling this beast the Berserker, although it shares the same structure as the Muton, for reasons yet unknown to us. The Berserker seems to be consumed by bloodlust with little regard for its own safety.
As I said, these guys can be quite brutal if you let them get close to you, which you don't ever want to do. And then the last thing we need at this point is the Titan armor. After that, we're pretty well set with our build as far as things go. And then let's go and do a little bit more. Because we might actually make it to the... Yeah, we'll dispatch it. We could use money. Two, one, and there. Archangel armor is not too bad, but it's quite pricey for what you get. I believe it's basically, you can sustain flight, but usually flying around also means that you can be shot down pretty easily as well. So at this point it really doesn't, I guess EMP cannon. It's good for taking down other aircraft. And I guess the last thing we're going to probably do in this video is just outfit our soldiers. So we'll go ahead and get... Yeah, those are so costly though. We're going to get at least 4. Because we will need those. And then Titan armor is going to cost us 117 per, so those will be expensive as well. I'd just consider offense to be more important than defense, but when you finally do get shot, it can be really devastating. But otherwise, for now, we're going to go ahead and end this video. So definitely watch again for future videos. We'll continue on with this one very soon. Thank you for watching Rundlii Gaming. You have a good day.